What's up, Captain Zimp? What server are you on? US East. Alright, there is our lateral navigation coming in. Ooh, look at that crosswind pushing us around a bit. Can feel it. Glide slope's coming in too. Pull a little bit more power. The crosswind landing from the way this is filling currently.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Loading sim now with Comanche. Awesome. Thanks, Hobby. Glad you're joining us. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that gear. Slow up to 125 for flaps. I just looked at the V speeds for flaps, and I've been doing it way too hot. Prop in, mixes in. Flaps 1.
A little bumpy down here.
Get this girl stabilized on this glide slope. Very pretty approach. Especially with all these storms around. Like I'm just hanging in the sky here. Feel a little high on the glide slope. Well, we're flying into Bowman Field, or Bowen. I did it again, Boeing Field. Sorry, guys. Boeing Field. And I'm not sure how it's modeled.
Looks good.
In the sim. From the air, so far, it looks pretty good. I feel like the wind is starting to drop off a little bit from that cross. It's getting a little bumpy though. Gear is confirmed down. Can I repeat? Pull a little bit of power. Creep on over. Touch it up trim.
I landed at the wrong airport.
You landed at the wrong airport.
I went back to no.
What?
I went back to no.
How did you do that? Oh Lord.
They showed the
God bless you, Dev. God bless you.
wow.
I'm gonna load it at no in a WB Sim 172.
Got a bit of a stutter there.
I was like, why is no one here?
That's because no one is here. Oh, this has got the Volanta circle on it, so this is this a, I guess this is the one of the places to land and get your cookies or whatever in Volanta.
Yeah, there's another airport right nearby. Seattle, Tacoma.
Yep.
Renton's over the hill too.
Those are close.
All right. Get some power back in. Car Pete. Oh, this thing's a little skittish on the ground here. Yeah, we're back in the air.
Weren't we gonna do our photo here?
Oh yeah, we were gonna do the photo here, weren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, is there anything to really to look at?
Not really.
We'll just carry on.
It's not as good as I thought it was.
Alright,
Yeah,
we'll take
we'll
off.
carry on. Sorry about that.
No worries. I am so embarrassed right now.
Probably should have got the local altimeter there. Alright, flaps up. To the right turn. Pull the RPM back. And 24 on the manifold pressure. We don't have very far to go for our next airport here. So we're just going to hand fly this. What do we have at the next airport? I think this is one of the short ones. Well, it's got 3,400 feet. 16 and 30, 34. Weather 210 at 4 knots. So we're going to be landing on 16. Which is pretty much going to be a straight in. Look at that track versus the airplane orientation. Not seeing any other Comanches in that area. We just left Kilo Bravo Fox India. If that helps you out any. Make sure you're on US East. We're going to pretend that Seattle's airport's not off our right wing here. We're just going to be doing right downwind for one of these runways.
I missed it. I went by it, but I flew over it. It's very small.
Oh, the airport?
Yeah. Yeah, yes.
I'm actually gonna hop off for a bit. I'll check in on the back end of this. I'm a little frustrated about what I just did.
You're right.
Gonna be.
I flew backwards somehow and didn't realize it till I landed and taxied back to the parking zone.
That's what simulators are for. Make your
Yeah,
mistakes
get
here.
screw up.
There.
Keep flying.
Alright.
I posted a Massachusetts flight plan in our places to fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that, Ron. Looks
Oh.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
It's a lot of airports, but we can cut them out, or we can just fly over them as part of our
No, the more the better.
course. Well, there's plenty.
Yeah, talking about our flight plan generation. I mean, we can do pretty much anything we want to. So if you want to just, the whole Massachusetts flight plan that just hits all the major cities, or even smaller cities, that's perfectly okay with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's almost.
We went all over.
We could do a Rhode Island flight, and it would take like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We covered the whole state in 30 minutes, guys.
I started.
Yeah, sorry. you can
Go ahead.
continue.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I'm almost done with the document for tracking flight plans and stuff. If you want to add that in there, or I can do it for you at some point, just so we have it on record. But it looks like an awesome flight plan.
And it starts up in the North Shore of Massachusetts, goes down through Boston, a couple of small airports out to Provincetown, down to Cape Cod, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard. There's a whole bunch of them. And then it goes back to the interior of the state.
I love flying out in that area.
And Flight Simulator just crashed. That's great.
Oh, you're having a rough night.
I really am.
Oh. That's the airport right there. Emergency descent.
I told you it was small. It's next to like a racetrack or something.
Got an emergency descent going on here. I'm trying to slow her up so I can dive bomb it. Cold. Wasn't happy about that. Repeat. Get that temperature shock on those pistons. Hey, Hobby, can I slip a Comanche safely? We're gonna try it in the sim just to see. I hear things buffeting. That's never a good sign. They slip great. Okay, cool.
I know you can slip an Archer in real life. I've done it. I think it would probably be the same for the Comanche.
We're slipping
not
in
sure.
really hard right now. Is there any speed or time constraints, Hobby? Gear down. Check. Bring the nose around. Ooh, it was a little rough. Get her stabilized. And let's get in the air. Torpedo in.
Oh, what's your next
What?
airport so I can load back
What?
in it?
Next airport's going to be, is it Kilo Golf Romeo Foxtrot?
Thank you.
How's it right? Gear up. And we'll go ahead and do our right turn a little low. Make it nice and gentle though. Get her heading bugged over. Flaps up. Got 20 miles to cruise here. Alright. That autopilot back on. You know, 25 on the RPM. 24, actually. And bringing the manifold pressure back too. I'm gonna go on up to, I'm seeing some colors that I don't like to see. I'm gonna go on up to 2,500 feet. Heading mode.
I may or may not be
Current
spawning in
climate.
on you on a DC6.
Yeehaw.
Mm-hmm.
And the DC-6. Oh my god, I got 20 knot headwind. Ugh.
Traffic. 6 o'clock. Low. Less than 1 mile.
A little farther. Crosswind's killing us. Keeps pushing us away. Made sure I'm on East server. Still don't see you. You on a VATSIM server? No, we are not on VATSIM at the moment. Yeah, I don't know if it's just a Microsoft server issue right now, or are you on the Discord by chance, Hobby? I don't recall. All right, going into precipitation, carb heat, so we don't have that problem again. Let's get our engine sorted here.
Right wing.
What's that?
Check your right wing. Is that
Hello. Yeah, it's me. Let's get a good screenshot of that. There we go. In the climb, too. It's even more impressive. Oh, hang on. We're going up to 3,500 feet because I was not paying attention.
All right.
I'm over here playing photography and didn't pay attention to my climb there.
Wearing all the hats.
Yeah. Talking to people on Discord and YouTube. Too many things going on at once. I am trying to scooch on over with this wind. Either the wind or my HSI is just way off from my... Oh, that has something to do with it a little bit too. Alright. Altitude hold. Let's see, we are at 21 and a half. There we go, that fixed it. And it's asking for down trim. Yeah, now it's lining up better. It wasn't so much a crosswind as it was just me having to catch up with the magnetic compass there. Still asking for some down trim. There we go. Now let's go 23, 23. How about that? So what kind of speeds that gets us? Yeah, let's go track. Either it didn't pick up the track or something is it's not just not adjusting for it fast enough. Let's go in heading mode. Try crossing back over again there. Ooh, caught a little bump there.
Hey, Hobby.
Hey, this is Hobie.
Hobie,
Sorry, my bad.
Just joined the Discord.
welcome.
Thanks. Trying to figure out where you're at and join up with you guys.
We're getting close to Kilo Golf Romeo Foxtrot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I
Then,
can't see you guys either. I don't know what happened.
Winds are 150.9. And they got a runway 15. Beautiful. Don't get that very often. So we're just gonna pretty much catch the base and do a direct in.
I reloaded my sim, so I'm gonna see if I can be on the ground while you guys land.
That'll work. I'm not gonna assume it's not the airport in front of us since it's 10 miles away, but
It's the one if you can see the lights. It's like two sequentials going at each other. From
yeah, I
left
see
to right.
that. Is that the actual correct airport?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like my 750 has me doing a U-turn like right here where I am. But you gotta fly like another 4 miles.
Okay, so we'll need to do a slight right turn to get on the base there.
Yep.
Yeah, Hobie, there is a pinned post in the Pilot's Lounge. Check that out too. I made an infographic for other settings you might want to have on.
Okay, cool. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the runway now.
Okay. I'm to the northeast of it currently, so if you see, my in-game name's Havoc
Cool. Sounds good.
with a K.
How long have you guys
Runway.
been doing flight simulator stuff for?
Off and on my entire life. But more serious in the past 3 years or so.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. What about yourself?
I've been more into flying real airplanes my whole life. But recently got the sim because it looked pretty cool. So I don't know. I kind of just play around with it.
Sure.
Just a PlayStation controller, but they did a good job with the Comanche and the graphics looked great. So I figured, why not? You know.
I'm embarrassed to say how much I've spent on Flight Sim.
Oh gosh, you don't want to know.
Yeah, you guys don't want to know how much I've spent on flying real planes.
Yeah.
I feel that pain.
Yep.
I'm soon to be doing the real plane thing, so I'll be right there with you.
Awesome. Where are you based out of, or what area of the country?
Kentucky.
Gotcha. I'm a flight instructor in Indiana, so
Oh, okay.
not too far from here yet.
I'll message you later. We may have to catch up with each other sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. Fly down to the Lexington area every once in a while, so
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
All right, let's go ahead and get this autopilot off. And we're going to start our descent. You say you are a flight instructor?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Instructor out of a big flight school in Indianapolis right now.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be messaging you later.
Awesome. Sounds good.
I'm on base for 1-5.
Okay.
I landed at the wrong airport again.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I saw runway lights and I thought it was a good idea. I'm tired. It's been a long day.
All right. Maybe you do need to go to bed. Oh shoot. Now this should be a little easier landing. Not quite as much of a crosswind as we've been having tonight.
Yeah, I'm still not seeing you anywhere around here. I'm gonna get off the runway right now, go into the main menu and see if I can add you as a friend on Microsoft, and then you might show up.
Yeah, that might help. We haven't had a ton of luck with that, but it's worth a try.
Okay. You said it's Havoc with a K?
Yep, Havoc 622 with a K. Alright, flaps 1. Kirby is up. They're already out. We were a bit high here, so let's bleed off some more speed. Mixture props in. Gears down and locked.
Obi, how many hours do you have?
Right now about 650.
Wow.
How many?
About 650 total.
650?
Yep.
Nice.
Right now I've been flying about 75 to 100 hours a month. So, got my flight instructor certificate back in August of last year.
Going, trying to get in the airlines?
Yeah, eventually. I enjoy what I'm doing right now, but yeah, I mean, I'll be in the airlines, but I'll also be instructing on the side of that. I mainly wanted to fly airlines so that I can pay for flying smaller airplanes.
All right, flaps 2.
I only have 4 more months before I can solo.
4 months? Awesome.
Yep. Can't wait.
And flaps 3.
I'm guessing you're planning on soloing on your 16th birthday?
Yep.
Cool, yeah,
And once I
did
once I
that
have
too.
once I have the required hours and the certificates and whatever.
Sure. Yeah, I did my solo on my 16th birthday and then ended up getting my private on my 17th. So, yeah,
That
go
sounds
for
like a
it.
Plan.
Awesome.
All right, I have top off. I'm basically dead inside right now. I'll see you guys later.
See you later.
See ya.
So long.
Gone to the wrong airport twice. Time to go. Pilot fatigue is a real thing, even in the sim. This is a much smoother approach than anything we've had so far. Repeat. And didn't go all the way in. We'll get in a second.
Is there? Are you on like a normal streaming schedule, or do you kind of just stream when you get time for it?
Yeah, so our normal schedule is Thursdays and Sundays.
Okay.
My girlfriend's daughter has soccer right now, so I had to move it to Fridays.
Gotcha.
But that's only for Thursdays to Fridays. But that's about to change here in a couple weeks. And then we'll be back on to a Thursday at, I think we're going to move it to 7. Because some
Gotcha.
work constraints, and it seems to work better for everyone.
Cool.
And then Sundays will be at 7 also.
Awesome. I'll try to join. Join when I can. I enjoy flying formation on the sim, so
Oh, yeah, we do a lot of that.
awesome.
Usually get someone up front doing autopilot or something like that. I actually started flying the Robinson R66, and that's fun to fly in formation too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I have a ton of time flying helicopters in ARMA and DCS, so flying the Robinson is
Oh, interesting.
not too bad.
Sure. Yeah, that would be interesting. Flying airplanes in formation with a helicopter. Even with airplanes, you have different wing loading, and that can make formation kind of difficult in real life. So that'd be really interesting to see how that works out with airplanes and helicopters in form.
I haven't flown in formation with an airplane with the Robinson yet, but
Okay,
I was chasing Dev around the other night. That was fun.
awesome. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to load in next to you, but I'll hang out on the stream for a little while longer.
Okay. Yeah. I'm back up in the air now, so I don't know if you'll be able to.
Yeah,
And there's airports everywhere here. This is insane. You look anywhere.
yeah, I'm seeing that right now. It's kind of like an aviation playground. This part of the country.
Yeah.
Have you ever flown around the Idaho backcountry on here?
Probably. We've
There's,
been doing live flights for going on a year and a half now. At least 1 or 2 a week.
Cool. Yeah, there's a whole forest in Idaho, and the Forest Service back in the 30s built all kinds of tiny little grass runways back in the to fight forest fires. All those runways still exist, and they're on the sim too. So it's really cool to fly into all these tiny little runways up in the Idaho backcountry.
That is pretty cool.
I think that national forest is called the River of No Return. It's kind of cool.
Huh. Kind of a dark name.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
For this purpose.
yeah, I mean the only way back in there is to either go in by bush plan or by jet boat basically, or you can hike way back in there for days. But
Oh, the jet boat would be kind of cool.
yeah, it's essentially one of the most secluded forests in the lower 48. It's quite incredible. The network of little runways back in there.
You have some airport codes that we can match up with in the sim?
Yeah, Charlie 53 is a good place to start.
Okay. Charlie 53.
Or 0 Uniform 3. That runway's a little longer. 0 Uniform 3.
I'm kind of curious how the Comanche will do in the sim for bush flying.
It works well enough. You can, I mean, it's got the horsepower where you can kind of just force it off the ground and it'll fly.
Yeah, you can just kind of make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we do a lot with the 152. I don't know how long you've been watching the channel or not, but we've got a ton of time in the 152.
Cool. Yeah, actually, this is actually my first time on watching you guys. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time. Well, actually, I've got probably about 25 hours in a Cessna 150. I mean, it's basically the same airplane as a 152, so it's a fun little airplane to fly around.
Yeah, in the sim here, we use the WB Sim JP Logistics 152, which is kind of a modded version of the default.
Oh, cool. Sure.
And if you want it, if you check out the official downloads page, there's a link to their Google Drive for it. They took it off Flight Sim TO a while back because of all the drama that was going on there.
Gotcha. So do you guys normally just fly general aviation on here? Or?
Normally we do commercial flights on Sundays, but we had so much fun on Friday that we decided to do another one.
Sure.
Yeah,
so general aviation is definitely, in my opinion, a lot more fun than flying airliners around.
I like doing the airliners for different challenges.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
It's more about the planning and whatnot, than less so about the actual flying. I mean, you're just pushing buttons for the most part. You're a professional button pusher at that point.
Right.
I got 5 miles. Do not look at this airport. Let's go ahead and slow down some. I was booking it there for a moment. Runways are 1634. Anything else? Nope. 1634. Weather? Probably nothing.
How fast were you going?
It was like 170 miles per hour, whatever that converts to knots.
Sure. I ended up hitting 215 over the ground today in a diamond, a single engine diamond. With
wow.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. Had a really good tailwind, basically from the remnants of those huge storms that created tornadoes yesterday.
That'll do it. What was your altitude?
I was at like 4,500, somewhere around there.
Really?
Yeah, there was a really interesting layer. I think there was a kind of a bit of a high pressure cap on the atmosphere. So there was actually passing through about 2,000. The wind started to really pick up to about 30 knots. Through about 4,000, picked up to about 45. Through about 5,000, it was 55, and then from there it started to tail off again. So it was really interesting seeing that change in winds aloft today.
Yeah, it's quite a drastic difference there, that's for sure. Let's see here. I said 1.5 is one of the runways. I'm just going to do a downwind. Right downwind. There's a storm cell right on top of the airport, so I couldn't see it. So we're gonna hope and pray here. Try to get somewhat configured here before I turn in. Alright, flaps 1, gear down. Carpeet's on because of the storm we just flew through. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to even see it.
500.
Let's get down a little lower, see if that helps us.
Yeah, take a peek.
Yeah. Pretty gross down here.
Yeah, you're in classical airspace. 1 mile clear clouds.
Right.
Technically, backcountry too. You get the couple passes to scout the area.
Oh, hang on. Is this it?
Traffic.
This
1
might be it.
o'clock. High. Less than 1 mile.
This is it. It's really short, so be prepared. And it's
Check.
curvy.
Traffic.
All right, I did my touch. Now I'm going.
Same altitude. Less than 1 mile. Traffic. 12 o'clock. Same altitude.
That was not our best touch and go, but hey.
Got it on the ground and back into the air in one piece.
Yep.
So.
That's all that matters. Let's
Mhm.
get out of the storm. Let's get that. Oh, someone just. Who was that? Is that you, Ron?
Yeah,
Yep.
my TBM, that was tricky.
All right, let's keep that nose and vertical speed up as we climb out of here. Pull the prop back some so we don't hurt that. All right, flaps can come up. And we're looking for 24 inches of manifold pressure. Woo, big bump. Level the girl off here. Another big bump. Trying to get out of this weather at the moment.
Oh, so you were saying that your VSI seems super sensitive? Or super laggy, rather?
I think it's the lag behind it. It's
Right.
just-
Mm-hmm.
altimeter's
What I
generally pretty
would probably...
good,
What I would probably do to alleviate some of that is first probably either if you want to start a climb or descent or just level out, start by pitching the airplane and watching your altimeter first. Let things stabilize and then take a look at your VSI. Because I mean, even in real airplanes, it's gonna lag 5 to 10 seconds to kind of catch up to what planes actually do. And and when I go to teach instrument students this actually too, I mean, it's the same thing. Set the airplane first, see what it does, and then kind of correct from there.
Gotcha. That's what I'm starting to do here, and it's you don't have that losing that seat filling kind of hurts you.
Mm-hmm.
Pull some power as I'm going back down.
Amazing weather scenery. I don't know if you guys are seeing that the way I'm seeing it, but it sure does look
Seeing
good.
nothing but gray at the moment. Try and get it back down to 2,500. There we go. Yeah, is that mountains in front of us here? Yes. Got mountains right next to this next airport, so that's going to be interesting. I'm only 2 miles away. Holy crap, this one's stuck up on us. Runways do we have here? 10 and 28. No idea what the winds are doing at the moment. Got a tailwind of 19 knots, so it's going to be a crosswind.
I'm gonna try to go in on 28.
Just go ahead and disable the autopilot there. Yeah, I see the airport now. I'm gonna spin it around here. Oh, that's gonna be a challenge. Uh-oh. Woo, my sim froze hard there for a second. That was game over. Actually, can I even get in from the other direction? Ooh, this will be fun. Landing on 280 is going to be interesting because you're going to have to follow the valley on. Or not the valley, the side of the hill, basically. But it is clear down here, so shouldn't have any issues. Let's go ahead and get our gear down. Start slowing this girl up. Carbeat's still out from the rain. Drop and mixer in. Watch that turn. Oh, this is an interesting approach here. We're going to be skimming these trees down through here.
Chop it and drop it.
A little slip in. This is a pretty cool airport, actually. Coming in kind of hot, but touch and go will be all right. There's a touch. Bounce and go. That was pretty cool. It's a very unique approach we don't normally have. Let's go flaps up. We're currently out of the wet stuff, so we'll get the carpet back in. Carry on to our next airport. I'm going to have to climb out of this hole here, so. Get down to 24. A little bit of extra power in to make sure we get over this mountain. Some pretty cool scenery around here. I love what Rex does for this area. AccuSeason.
Traffic, 3 o'clock. High, less than 1 mile.
How many more airports do we have? I feel like I feel like this has been going on forever.
2 more.
2 more? Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Got a nice mix of coastal flying, and then now we're in the mountains. All sorts of different types of weather. Get our autopilot booted back up.
Hold up, hold up. That was quick.
I'm in the heading mode. Trimmed that for about 1,000 feet per minute climb. Just trim the nose over just a touch, get that speed back up. So were you able to ever see us, Hobie?
No, you guys never showed up. I don't know. It's probably an issue with my computer or Wi-Fi or whatever, but
Yeah, we can try again another night. Sometimes Microsoft
Yeah.
services is a pain.
yep. Yeah, they act funny every once in a while.
Yep. Alright, I am still showing some terrain issues at 5,000 feet. Coming up. This is a world of difference from the 152 to this thing in terms of being able to climb.
Yeah, I fly. Right now, I do a lot of flying in single and multi-engine diamonds, but they have a turbocharger in them. So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
amazing to see. You get about 750 foot per minute climb rate at around sea level, and you can hold that pretty much all the way up until 13,000 feet, because that engine, it's turbo normalized. So
Yeah.
standard pressure inside the cylinder is all the way up. So that climb performance is with the turbocharger is just impressive.
Yeah, I'm losing a bit of
But
performance.
even
performance.
Yeah, I mean, even with the Comanche though, I mean, it's got that 250 horsepower engine in it. It's normally aspirated. It's just got the raw horsepower to be able to get up. And
Yeah.
that Comanche, it likes it up higher. 7, 8, 9, 10,000 feet. It's where the airplane's happy.
Yep. I'm gonna level it off here at 65.
Cool.
Terrain radar has stopped showing any major concerns. Got it firewalled, and we leaned it a little bit on the climb there. Let's pull that
What
up.
what power setting are you cruising at?
Currently it is 23.4 and 21 on the RPM.
Gotcha. I think I haven't flown the Comanche in real life in a while, but normally I'd cruise it at 22 squared.
Yeah, I 21 is what I've been doing pretty
Gotcha.
frequently, and then the max that the A2A calls out is 24, or I guess
Right.
24 squared. But the normally on when we've been doing the group flights, I'll keep it at 21 just so that it's not too fast or too slow for everybody.
Right.
And look at these mountains and everything around here.
Yeah,
These clouds. This is
it's pretty impressive. I mean, this simulator is impressive with the graphics.
Yeah, it is. All right, now this thing is down at 2,000 feet, so we're gonna have to immediately dump our altitude here. Pull carb heat
Hobie,
on.
what else do you fly?
So I mean, right now mostly just diamonds. But I mean, I have time in just about every general aviation plane you can think of. So I mean, I have a lot of time in Pipers, Cessnas, then a lot of aerobatic time. You know, super decathlons, all kinds of different Pitts variants. Flown
Awesome.
extras, so all kinds of different things. A lot of tailwheel airplanes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Apparently it's on the other mountain where I need to go. Let's dodge this cloud here. And we're gonna have to dive down over this valley. So let's get the gear out. Start slowing up. Make sure we don't smack into the side of a mountain.
Traffic. 1 o'clock.
Be a bad day.
Same altitude. Less than 1 mile.
Alright, we're gonna be diving over this ridge line here. So let's go ahead and pull that
3
power.
o'clock. High. 1 mile.
Get those flaps in. See if we can find this runway. Down in the valley with the river. So we should be able to fly down through this valley we're in right now and take a right turn. Slippery little airplane, doesn't like to descend very fast.
Okay, gotta get that gear out, and then fine on the prop. Then she'll descend.
I'm seeing
Don't
snow.
try too much with the prop here.
If you pull the prop out so that you have a low RPM, that'll decrease the drag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Had to pull in.
Yeah, full in creates all kinds of drag. I mean, it's if you take this airplane up, maybe at a sea level location up 2,000 feet, fail the engine at 1,000 feet with the prop full forward, you'll see it, and then you do that same thing with the prop with it full back. You'll see how much further you glide with it full back than full forward.
Get it fully feathered out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I see the runway. It's just a grass strip. It's actually a really pretty approach into here.
What airport you guys on?
4 Whiskey Zero. Somebody off in front of me there. Ron and Archetype.
I would try to join back, but I'm on the couch and I don't trust myself to not fly in the opposite direction again.
It's taking catch quarterback to a whole new meaning there.
Oh gosh.
Got gear down and locked. Confirmed. Car beats up. Got these tall trees at the end of the runway again.
Such a great
Don't wrap
valley.
yourself around them.
Yeah, try not to hit them. What'd you say, Archetype?
It's a really great valley. It's
Yeah, it
beautiful.
is. It's amazing down here. Now I got a wall of white in front of me on this exit, so I'll be staring at my terrain map here momentarily.
I just went through some snow.
Snow.
Yep, snowflakes.
Pick up any ice?
No.
Obi, were you here for the carburetor bonanza that happened at the beginning?
I was. I must have joined a few minutes after that.
Oh,
Just
okay.
barely missed it. Alright, I got a wall of gray in front of me, and then I can't see. I'm gonna have to dive through this next
Time
valley
to-
over here because I can't
Time
see.
to get away from that ground.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to do.
I couldn't find that airport. I was fogged in.
Yeah, it's a good thing I turned right here. I don't know how far this valley goes. We're gonna keep turning because I can see this direction. Ooh, this is a little unnerving. All right, now I feel better. That was a lot more closer than I'd like it to be. Oh shoot.
Traffic, 12 o'clock, low, 1 mile.
All right, we can pull the prop back, power back. This thing on the edge of a stall trying to do a turn climb out of here. A little nerve-wracking.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh yeah, you can continue straight out of that valley, it looks like. And just follow the river.
Landing gear.
See, I still can't see in front of me.
Landing gear. Landing
I'm gonna follow the river until my terrain radar shows me it's a bit safer off to my right.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
This isn't sketchy at all.
Landing gear. Landing.
Has anything we ever done not been sketchy?
Oh, it gets more fun. The higher the risk of us slapping into the side of a mountain, the more fun it gets. Actually, I might be in some of that icing now, or that snow. It was. This couldn't get much worse.
Oh yeah, it could. Didn't you guys? Didn't one time you guys start spiraling down?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's happened a few times to a couple of us. I'm in icing conditions. Can't see in a valley. And I'm having to keep carb heat on so that we don't cause any more problems there.
Yeah, I think what I would do in this situation is declare an emergency.
Yeah, turn around.
Yeah.
Staring at instruments at the moment. That's all I can do.
Your pitot heat on?
Yep.
Good deal.
Video's on and carb heat. Learned a carb heat lesson earlier. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to put it down on a beach earlier.
It was a disaster.
I am picking up ice now. Let's get the defroster, cabin heat. Nothing on the wings yet. I just got it on the window though.
Every time I've turned on conditions that would make like severe icing, it's always just accumulated on the windshield and never on the wings for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, I've brought airplanes. I've turned on icing, like max icing conditions, basically, and it never showed up on the wings. It obviously it reflected in the performance, but the only spot on the airplane that I noticed graphically was basically the windows.
Gotcha.
And I don't know if that's just my computer and my setup, or if
Could
that
be the
holds true for
A2A.
everyone. Yeah,
Comanche in general.
right.
Alright, I'm at 7,500 and it appears safe.
Good
Oh,
deal.
actually, I'm poking out of the clouds just a touch here.
Please, someone stop me from buying fight sim add-ons.
What are you? How many times we gotta cover this? I mean, well, unless you just, give us your debit card information, we can't really help you. All right, so what kind of charts do we have at this airport? Because I'm gonna guess it's socked down. Weather. Oh, low IFR. Oh, wonderful. Or limited IFR. Okay. Can we land here? There's no approach charts. What?
It's a grass field, 2,840 feet long.
You have a parachute?
Who picked this airport? I see a nice straight part of the highway. I think I might land there instead.
$500. Traffic, 11 o'clock, high, 1 mile. Traffic, 12 o'clock, high, less than 1 mile. Traffic, 3 o'clock, high, less than 1 mile.
Alright, well, I gotta go, but it's been fun flying along with you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Yep.
I made it down. I think I'm in the airport.
Yeah, you made it.
I went around and came up from the what is it? 27? Yeah, I came in on 27. Did we lose our narrator?
Got real quiet.
Yeah.
Nose to nose.
Yep. Turn my lights off.